Have you ever had that male friend? The one you can always count on? Who knows you better than anyone? But lately you've started to wonder, is he just a friend? Or is there something more bubbling beneath the surface? Today, we're navigating the friend trap. Hey, beautiful people, and welcome back to Relationship and Hookup Compass. I'm your host, Chloe, and today we're diving headfirst into a topic that I know has touched so many of us, often leaving us feeling confused, a little bit awkward, and sometimes even heartbroken. We're talking about the friend trap, when your male friends are more than just friends, and what to do. We all have them, don't we? Those amazing male friends, the ones who are our go-to for late-night talks, our cheering squad, our pizza and movie companions. They're woven into the fabric of our lives, and we cherish those platonic friendships. But what happens when the lines start to blur? When you catch a look, a lingering touch, or a sudden intensity in a conversation that makes you think, wait a minute, is there something more here? It's that tricky territory where a male best friend might start showing signs that his feelings have deepened beyond platonic affection. And let's be real, it can be incredibly unsettling. For you, this person is a cherished friend, a confidant. The idea of them having romantic feelings can flip your whole world upside down. Are you feeling this, ladies? Give me a nod if you've been there. The blurring lines. What does just friends even mean anymore? So, what defines just friends in today's world? It's not always black and white, is it? We spend so much time with our friends, sharing our vulnerabilities, our dreams, our daily lives. It's natural for connections to deepen. But there's a distinct difference between a deep friendship connection and romantic interest. The challenge arises when one person crosses that invisible boundary without the other realizing, or without a clear conversation. Often, these situations aren't born out of malicious intent. Sometimes, one person just genuinely develops unspoken attraction. Maybe it's a slow burn, built over months or years of shared experiences. Or maybe, for them, it was always there, simmering beneath the surface, waiting for the right moment, or the wrong one, to surface. This is why it's so crucial to understand the dynamics of male friendships and to be aware of the subtle signals he likes you when you thought he was just a pal. Because trust me, the signs are often there, even if we're trying not to see them. Decoding the signals. Is he dropping hints? So, how do you know if your male friend is secretly harboring a crush? Let's talk about some common covert signals. Firstly, pay attention to his attention. Is he more attentive to you than to others in your friend group? Does he remember small details about your life that others forget? Does he prioritize spending time with you, even over other plans? He might be trying to find excuses to be around you. Next, look at his body language. Does he often find reasons to be physically close to you? Does he make prolonged eye contact that feels a little more intense than usual? Does he lean in when you're talking or mirror your movements? These are all classic body language signs of attraction. Then, there's the communication shift. Has the nature of your conversations changed? Does he ask more personal questions or share more about his emotional life with you? Does he text or call you more frequently, often outside of group plans? He might be trying to deepen the emotional intimacy, hoping it will lead to something more. Also, watch for jealousy. Does he seem a bit off when you talk about other dates or romantic interests? Does he make subtle negative comments about other guys you're seeing? This can be a huge red flag that his feelings run deeper. And finally, the hero complex. Does he always try to save you or fix your problems, even when you haven't asked for help? Does he go out of his way to do favors for you? Sometimes this is a way of demonstrating his value and indispensable nature, hoping to be seen as more than just a friend. The why now phenomenon when feelings emerge unexpectedly. You might be thinking, but we've been friends forever. Why now? Well, feelings can emerge unexpectedly for a few reasons. Sometimes it's a life change. One of you might have recently gone through a breakup or a significant life event that makes them reevaluate their relationships and look for comfort and connection in familiar places. You might suddenly seem like a more viable option. Other times, it's a gradual realization. As you both grow and evolve, what one person is looking for in a partner might shift, and they might suddenly see qualities in you that they hadn't recognized before. This can lead to a slow burn of romantic feelings in friendship. And sometimes, honestly, it's just about proximity and comfort. When someone is consistently in your life, supportive and understanding, it can be easy for them to fall into a romantic role in their own minds, even if you've only ever seen them as a friend. This leads to the classic friend zone dilemma. Navigating the conversation, how to address the elephant in the room. So, you've recognized the signs. What do you do? The most important thing is to address the situation with clarity and kindness. Avoiding it will only make it worse in the long run, leading to more awkwardness and potentially resentment. Firstly, choose the right time and place. Pick a private setting where you can talk openly without interruptions. Avoid group settings or highly emotional moments. Secondly, be direct but gentle. Start by acknowledging the friendship and how much it means to you. Something like, "Hey, I value our friendship so much and you mean a lot to me." Then, gently but clearly state your perspective. "I've noticed some shifts lately, and I just want to make sure we're on the same page. I truly cherish our friendship, and that's the nature of our connection for me." Avoid leading them on, even unintentionally. This is where healthy communication strategies come in. Be prepared for their reaction. They might be disappointed, hurt, or even try to deny it. Give them space to feel their emotions, but stand firm in your boundaries. This is about protecting your friendships and your own emotional well being. Setting boundaries and protecting your friendship or moving on. Once you've had that conversation, it's crucial to set clear boundaries. This might mean adjusting the frequency of your interactions, the type of activities you do together, or even how much personal information you share. If they're truly your friend, they will respect your boundaries, even if it's hard for them initially. This is a test of the true nature of your friendship. If they can't or won't respect your wishes, then you might need to reevaluate whether this friendship is truly serving you. This can be a painful but necessary step in navigating complicated friendships. Sometimes, after this conversation, the friendship can revert to its original platonic state, perhaps with a bit of an adjustment period. Other times, unfortunately, it can't. One person might need space to heal, or the dynamic might be irrevocably changed, and that's okay. It's hard. But sometimes, letting go of a friendship that no longer serves you is the most loving thing you can do for yourself. This is part of dealing with unrequited love. Real life stories and what we can learn. I've heard countless stories about the friend trap from amazing women like you. Sarah, a listener from Sydney, shared how her longtime gym buddy started sending her flowers. She initially thought it was a joke until he confessed his feelings. She had to gently but firmly explain that she only saw him as a friend. And while it was awkward for a few weeks, they eventually found their way back to a comfortable friendship, albeit with clearer boundaries about their interactions. Then there's Maria from Melbourne, whose best friend since childhood confessed his love to her after she broke up with her long-term boyfriend. She felt completely blindsided. For Maria, the emotional intimacy they shared was always purely platonic, and she struggled to understand why he couldn't see that. Ultimately, their friendship couldn't survive the shift, and they had to part ways. It was heartbreaking, but necessary for both of them to move forward. These are powerful lessons in relationship advice for women. These stories highlight that there's no one-size-fits-all solution. Every friendship is unique, and every situation requires careful consideration and, above all, clear, honest communication. So, to recap our journey through the friend trap today, be aware of the signs. Pay attention to his increased attention, body language, communication shifts, potential jealousy, and the hero complex. These are common signs he wants more than friendship. Understand the why now. Feelings can emerge due to life changes, gradual realizations, or simply proximity and comfort. Address it directly and kindly. Value the friendship, but be clear about your platonic feelings. Setting boundaries is key. Be prepared for the outcome. The friendship might adjust, or it might need to end. Both are valid outcomes. Prioritize your well-being. Don't lead anyone on, and protect your own emotional space. Navigating these situations requires courage and empathy. It's about respecting both yourself and your friend, even when it's difficult. Remember, your relationship compass is guiding you towards authentic connections, whether they're platonic or romantic. We've explored the complexities of male friendships and unspoken attractions, and I hope you feel more equipped to handle these blurred lines in relationships. Thank you so much for joining me on Relationship and Hookup Tumpus today. If you've been in the friend trap or have a question about it, I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. What was your experience? How did you handle it? Until next time, stay authentic, set those boundaries, and trust your compass. See you soon!